Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, so let's do a Divine Masculine check-in, a really quick one. But what should we see from the Divine Masculines to the Divine Feminines today? What would the Divine Masculines like to say? Okay, we got quite a bit actually. What was the first one? Neutrality. I am manifesting you. So they're on the fence whether or not to put active manifestation power into this, or if they should continue to let it be magnetized. Like there's this idea of allowing nature to run its course, allowing this, but they're starting to realize that their emotions are growing, so they don't want to just have it magnetized to them anymore. It's like they want to bring a little bit of speed or intention to it. They are starting to want to intentionally invest. There has been a long-standing sort of come to me sort of energy here. And the next card is you are so very special. So they just think you're great, Divine Feminine. And so they're like, why am I holding back? Is it more beneficial to just hold back and allow Divine Feminine to come towards me? Or is there, like, can I act on this joy that this sunshiny energy I'm being like pushed with? It's like, it's an energetic feeling that they are now, could be laughter, could be like some sort of warm fuzzies. It's like they're being pushed. Happiness is my priority. Interesting. So this is sunshiny happiness, and they're feeling that. They're seeing the joy that you both have, and they're feeling like it's getting to be something that could be matched between the two. We have reach out in the reverse, along with I need more time, both in the reverse. So I guess they're not thinking they're going to reach out. They're not really wanting you to reach out fully here, but they're like, they feel something brewing. That's all I can say with that. I am open to compromise. So I think this reaching out or communicating or initiating something here, it's in the energy that it's getting close to talking about certain things that would have to do with compromise, but it's like they don't quite know what they want here. And some of them, to be honest, are still on that fence about whether or not they want you to reach out, Divine Feminine, and what that tells them or not about conscious manifestation, what's meant for us versus what we go out and get, all of that kind of a thing. And I need more balance. So Divine Masculines are still in this balancing act. I'm going to pull a card of advice for Divine Masculines regarding the balance. What can we see here? Ooh, clarity, knowledge, channeling, and unification. So this is a little bit interesting. So they have been tapping into their higher knowing for quite a while now. And it's been affecting, it's been like triangulating off of your connection, their own connection to source, their view of reality. Oh, it's all kind of cool. So they are balancing out at a comfortable distance, I just heard. And etheric reflector, here's the mirroring of the twins or the counterparts. Spiritualization of matter and reflected light. So they're seeing bits of light in you, bits of light in them. And it's bouncing back and forth. It's helping them. I call that the twin tensegrity. There's this stability structure behind the scenes. And dimensional planes of perception number 6, mastery, accountability, and acceptance. So yeah, Divine Masculines, you are coming into more of a balance and a mastery here. There is a unified, collaborative spiritualization of matter going on, and you are really working the puzzle of consciousness and connection. We also have Temple of Eventual Destinies showing up on the bottom here. Benevolence, spiritual progression, and enlightenment. So it's a work in progress, but it's getting good. It's really getting to a joyful place with happiness being the priority and joy. being seen in you, Divine Feminine. Whether they're in communication or not, they're sensing it when they tune into you. They're sensing happiness. They're sensing this really joyful thing. Okay, let's do a Divine Masculine check-in. So thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel. Only the highest, most beneficial information coming through. My goodness, I'm being asked to stop and light my candle just because I have it. Yeah, beautiful. Let's see what we can for how the Divine Masculines are thinking and feeling for their counterpart. What are they wishing at this time? What actions are they taking? What is the biggest challenge? What is the spirit-guided solution for that challenge? I was challenged with needing a hug, so I got the biggest sweater that I could. Problem solved. Where is the energy going in the near future? Okay. What can we see? The clarifiers. And let's get some very strange third deck. I'm being asked like to pull cards. Hope I remember to do this, but to clarify what energies used to be, to see a little bit of a time capsule between the messages we get now and what things used to be. Okay, that's a interesting twist, always keeping me on my toes. Okay, what are the masculines thinking about the connection at this time? Wow. So they're dropping into more than just the 3D. They're really looking at, I'm hearing it put this way, why they step left and why they step right. They're looking at the abandonment wound. They're looking at those deeper subconscious drivers that make them do things sporadically, I just heard. They're looking at more of what their gut instincts are telling them, what their heart knowing tells them. They're really assessing that. What happened in the past? Okay, they started, this is the Seeker of Flames, the Princess of Wands, the spiritual initiation. So they began a spiritual process where they stopped just looking at the 3D regarding connection, regarding emotions, regarding intimacy. And this began a deeper dive into looking at the dynamics, the energy, the impulses, their comings and goings, how they relate to you, how they relate to others in general. So they're using your connection as food for thought regarding how they show up or not with connections. They're seeing an overview. They're dropping in because they intended this. It's a time capsule release. They wanted to learn more about true connection, which is more of an energetic thing with regard to their emotions and the abandonment wounds and when they feel good or not regarding connection. Wow, big message. So what are they feeling on the heart space? The truth with the destined path. So the star in the reverse can mean that there's loss of hope. But this is such a resilient Ace of Swords, and with the hawk, there's such a big picture freedom in it that I feel like this is more of a immediate energy. Like they don't have to wait much longer. They feel on their heart, they know the truth of this connection. They know how beautiful this is and how it's changed their lives, that it's always changing their lives, that it's not a distant future hope. It's always affecting them. That's the message I'm feeling here, is that they really have this knowing that your connection makes them a better person daily. I just heard like it really supports them in ways. Okay, Lord of Illusionary Success. Here's the 7 of Cups. This is all the confusion, the different ways of looking at things. So this brings rhyme and reason to their life. When they tune into your heart space, your connection like that at a distance, or talking to you or connecting with your energy in some form, 5D, 3D, you name it, they see through the confusion. It brings clarity. The past, they were confused. I heard I was blind, but now I see. What are they wishing to manifest at this time? A new beginning. They're wishing to come out of Hanged Man, indecision. They're wishing to speak on what they've been given. They're wishing to share some of the signs and synchronicities they've seen about the connection. And 10 of Cups, they're wanting to ground this happiness. They don't want to just, you know, happiness is their priority. We saw that. But you're equally special. All that loving, sunshiny energy, they want to alchemize your idea of happiness with their idea of happiness. They don't want to just be at a distance. They want to understand who, this is a sun rising here. This looks like a sunrise. That sunshiny energy, the yes, the you are so special, happiness is my priority, all of that. They want to see if their idea of happiness is workable with your idea of happiness. Thank you, Divine Masculines. That sounds lovely. What is the action that the Divine Masculines, oh my God. We have Justice with the Tower. Ooh, sends shivers up my spine. And this is justified changes. So this is where Divine Masculines are taking action to let go of things that really need to be let go of once and for all. 2 major arcana in the action space. This is, things are going to be taken from the masculines. These tower moments are going to be removed. Things are going to be eclipsed out that are in the highest and best interest for the Divine Masculines, whether they like it or not. And some of them are proactive here. Some of them are consciously making changes once and for all. So I'm hearing for some, addiction is done. For some, karmic partners are done. For some, career things, final. For some, they cannot align with certain affiliations, friends, ways of living anymore. Done. 6 of Cups. This is the stuff that's been keeping back these connections. Oh wow, I'm hearing they can't look you in the eye until they can look themselves in the mirror. And with those things going on in their energy, they cannot hold their head high. They cannot reach their potential. They cannot see themselves for who they want to see themselves. With some of these things that need to once and for all be done, that are not in alignment, that are no longer in alignment, they're no longer confused, they're done. And this is what has been holding back reunion. So it goes hand in hand though. The Divine Masculines in the past realized they couldn't come forward. Why? This stuff. In all fairness, we never leave the karma for our twin. That would be karmic. That would be a crutch. That would be codependent. We have to come to these realizations on our own, and that's why it's been this slow process. In the past, they knew they couldn't come forward, and it's been working under the surface, and Divine Masculines have come to a realization that it's now justified to make major changes. What is the biggest challenge for the masculines at this time? Letting this all sink in, figuring out what the path of least destruction is, figuring out the merciful, humble way. They haven't quite seen the compassionate way to affect the changes. They're recouping their resources right now. They are gathering their jaw off the floor, I just heard, for what they've seen recently. It's like they've seen that they've been doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. They just don't know how to change it. I'm seeing the image of a freight train. You've got to put the brakes on way, 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 way back from the station before you stop because it's so heavy. It's got such a heavy load. So Divine Masculines are planning how to compassionately, through mercy, humility, they're stepping down. Stand down, masculines. That's what they're telling themselves. Stand down. And they are allowing their heart to inform them the truth, so that there's no wavering, so that it just is what it is. In the past, they saw some secrets come to light, the moon in the reverse. So that Aries full moon did a number on many. And just the secrets, the subconscious, this whole dance of a journey has been supporting the masculines all along to more and more consciousness, ripening them, I heard, the first fruits thing. So they have been seeing bit by bit all along, and it's helping them come into just resting in the knowledge of what they must do to align with their highest potential and purpose in the world. That's the challenge, though, is how to do it through compassion. What is the solution? You're always guaranteed victory in the name of love, divine masculines. When you love yourself, Knight of Cups in the inverse is deep, deep self-love. When you love yourself like that, you can do no wrong. When it's authentic, when it's not self-seeking, selfish, when it's authentic, victory is yours. Who can contest your heart? If you know your truth, advocate for it. You deserve that. I'm hearing Cat Stevens again, that song, mean what you say and then say anything. I've quoted that one before. It's come to me before in readings, but it's here again. You are permitted to be the specialist of your life. Okay, so we get the specialist card, the Eight of Pentacles, Lord of Prudence. So you have been refining your heart. Divine masculines, you are so sweet. You are such amazing creatures. You're so incredible, and you have been working to excel your heart, to excel your soul, to excel your righteousness, your happiness, your bliss. And that amount of self-love has not gone unnoticed by your 3D person. Your 3D material realm flesh suit. Your higher self has been getting through, and you are guaranteed victory here. Your heart is allowed to be radiant through your life. This golden armor is the golden rule. I just had a personal reading that golden armor in this card deck shone through. So divine masculines, do unto others as you would do unto yourself. That is the golden rule. Allow it. Allow that to be the case. And know that your heart, there's no blemish in your heart when you truly are just maneuvering the way you would want anybody to conduct themselves with you on the deepest, soulful, most loving level. Allow yourself to make any changes in your life from that space. That is this specialization, the taking it to the next level, the leveling up energy that you've been praying and asking for, the motion towards your extraordinary life. What is the outcome? Ooh, wait and see. High Priestess in the reverse again. So yeah, just wait for this energy to be shown to you in no uncertain terms so you know what to do next. And the universe, the great one of the nighttime. So it's no longer going to be in shadow. The things are coming into the sunshine. We had a lot of sunshine, enlightenment, consciousness coming in. This is the card of the universe, the world in this deck. So there are cycles that still need to close, and then you will be shown the way. So divine feminines watching, you will see these results. Divine masculines, you will see these results. But it is a natural process unfolding at this time on the planet through us. And so it's not so much that we have to manufacture it. I'm being reminded of the first cards for the masculines, wondering if they should be, if you divine masculines should be putting effort or intention into the manifestations. Yes. And should you also allow it to happen easily and naturally? Yes. But you will notice that when you listen to your heart, it will give you the instructions that you do need to say yes to. And sometimes that means taking some action. Okay, many blessings. Bye for now.